Hello, my name's Kirsty and I work for Cavendish Cancer Care based in Sheffield. We're a local cancer charity that support families affected by cancer. So that can be a patient themselves, it could be a carer, it could be anyone that's been impacted by a cancer diagnosis. We offer free of charge therapy that's all individually tailored to that individual. So at the moment we can offer things like counselling, reflexology, art therapy, play therapy for children, and we also have a peer-to-peer support service as well with our cancer buddies. I've been at Cavendish for 2 years now, and my role is Strategic Partnerships Manager. And what that is in essence is trying to get the message out about what we do and getting people on board to support us. So we need to raise money every year to be able to offer this service free of charge. I started out in events. That's where my background is. I went to Sheffield Hallam University and studied events management there and graduated in 2016. Throughout my time at university, I did lots of jobs in the city. So working at places like the Showroom Workstation, the Hilton Hotel, SIV at Sheffield. So all of those roles were customer-centred, person-centred. So I was always a friendly face for people to come and talk to at those venues. I then did a couple of years in corporate events, so things like team building, Christmas parties, conferences, and doing both the sales and actually working on the events. So I got to see both sides of that. And then I was offered this opportunity, and it's something that I never thought I would get into, but I absolutely love it. What I really like about this role is we are a small charity and we can really make a difference because we can see exactly where the money is going. We also, I also do a lot of outward facing work. So I do lots of networking, I get to meet lots of exciting businesses around the city, get to know what they do, get to get them involved in our fundraising activities. So, for example, we have people on board like Aberdale Brewery who do half marathons for us and Funkfest. And we've also got law firms on board that can help us write wills. And it's a really varied mix of people that I get to speak to day to day. And that's really what motivates me in this role, as well as seeing the difference that it makes. We're fortunate that our office is where the centre is, so we can actually see the patients and we get a feel of how they've been supported, and throughout their journey with us, you can really see the difference that your fundraising makes to them. I would say you definitely need to be person-centred and you need to be able to work in a team. So this isn't something you can do on your own. I work with a team of guys in the fundraising office who we bounce ideas off, we support one another, and also working with the service users as well in the service team, because without them we couldn't deliver the service, but actually we need to know what they do so we can tell the story with real emotion and tell people really what we get on with on a day-to-day basis. Also, you need to aim high in this job. We need to raise money to keep the centre open at the end of the day. So I always live by the motto, if you don't ask, you never know. I always go in with a positive attitude, and at the end of the day, we're helping people, and that's what this is really about. The labour market in this sector at the moment is quite lucrative actually, so there's been quite a few job changes and priority changes across different charities this last 12 months. So it's not just your traditional fundraising now, there's a lot of different ways to get on board with charities, and the perfect way to do that is to start volunteering, because that gets your foot in the door. If you show some initiative and you can deliver on what the charity wants you to do, they'll then look favourably because actually you know the charity inside out and you can develop that relationship with them longer term. Plus, volunteering is a great way to just boost your CV and get to know new people, get to know how people work. So little things like how you work in an office, how you work from home nowadays. It's a really good way to try and boost those skills that you can use in any job. So my question for you is, what skills do you think that I use on a day-to-day basis that make me effective in my role? So my role is Strategic Partnerships Manager. I work with businesses mainly, but any organisations that want to work with us to support our fundraising. So have a think, write down maybe 10, 15 skills that you think that I do every single day to do this job well. Thank you.